Hey gang, and welcome to today's edition of the Mold Flash. Today we're going to look at another Hobbit figure, this time in the 6-inch size. We're going to have a look at Gandalf the Grey. Now before we start, I didn't realize when I reviewed the last figure who manufactured this toy. If you look on the bottom, lifty and lift, you will see that they are manufactured by the Bridge Direct Incorporated. Now that probably doesn't mean anything to a lot of you toy collectors out there. Probably because you don't collect the kind of toys these people, generally speaking, make. So what does the Bridge Direct usually make? Well, they are pretty well known for their Justin Bieber dolls. I'm dead serious. The people making the Hobbit figures previously made Justin Bieber. Yeah, I know, screw it up, right? Well, anyhow, this figure looks pretty good, all things considered. The man who started this company is apparently a pretty big veteran in the toy industry. He just, the company that he was making was a bit of a startup, so the Bieber was kind of a necessary evil to get things rolling, I suppose? Anyhow, let's go ahead and have a look at the packaging. I don't normally do a look at packaging, but this is pretty nice stuff. Standard clamshell with the little elven embroidering. But the back is just really nice. It's got the name, the biography, the general story of the movie, and it just really looks like official packaging. It looks like something you'd find the DVD or Blu-ray release of this toy in. Or a movie. It looks like an expanded version of the regular branding, which is nice. Sometimes it ends up being pretty weird. Anyhow, let's open this puppy up. Huh. Well, that was easy. I was kind of expecting more of a fight after that Bilbo figure. Oh well. So long, Trish. Whee! Alright, let's have a look. Here we have Gandalf's wizard staff, molded in some nice detail. No real paint apps to speak of, but, overall, looks like Gandalf's staff to me. Gandalf's trusty orc sling sword. Oh boy, they taped you in, didn't they? Whew, they rubber banded Gandalf in pretty good. Let me go ahead and lower the perspective, so it'll match where I'm going to be setting everything. There we go. So there's the hat, the staff. Dumbledore? I kid. Best thing about being an adult collector is being allowed to play with scissors. And here we have Gandalf's trusty sword. Glammed ring if I remember correctly, or Chris if I don't. Alright, so let's have a look at the figure himself. Let's see. Yep, he comes with his removable overcoat. There we go, and his nice flowing scarf. Up, and there's the scabbard. Okay, let me go ahead and adjust the lighting since it looks a little blown out to me. There. Much better. Wow, the detail on this is really, really good. The joints are extremely obvious, but the detail on him is fantastic. It's not the best figure I've ever seen, of any sort, mind you. This isn't like this isn't the kind of thing that's going to cause you to brown your trousers, but these details are a far cry from the Beeb. There are tons of paint applications on his face and beard, and the texturing work that they did on the cloak is fantastic. He's even got trousers. Whoa! Wizard junk! Individually painted and textured belts and loops. a universal joint at the elbow, rotating hands and shoulders. Head turns slightly, but it's kind of hard to do with such a voluminous, hard-sculpted beard. Waist articulation. Leg articulation is a little minimal. Feet will rotate at the knee, ankle, and he has knees swiveling as well. Very nice. You can pull off some decent poses with this as long as you don't want him, I don't know, crawling on his hands and knees through a sea of orc corpses. Wow, this is pretty nice. I wasn't expecting that much. Okay. I think I got my 15 bucks worth out of this. Okay, let's go ahead and see what it'll take to get this staff in his hands. Not much, apparently. Okay. That just slid right into place. And so does his sword, nicely enough. Wow. Okay, this is a really nice figure, and I've got to recommend this to any fan of the Gandalf. Wow. And of course, since he's a 6-incher, he towers over the 3.75-inch figure even more than he should. Man, he could just pick Bilbo up and eat him like a tasty little treat. You know, I bet if hobbits were a foodstuff, they'd probably be a lot like pork. Well, let's go ahead and have a... Let's go ahead. Let's see. How does it... Oh. Nice. His hat is sculpted so that it can be pulled down low very easily and is molded in the shape of his hair mold. Very nice. The old man has fallen and he can't get up. These ankle joints are a little bit loose. That could be a bit of a problem. Probably wouldn't be too difficult to tighten them up. He wears his hat and it'll stay on pretty good if you pull it down like he usually wears it. Let's look in at the details on the sword. As you can see, it's pretty basic. It's got the general shape and the spiral pommel. The length of the blade is about right, and it has the blood groove. Overall, I'm really impressed with this. And I didn't expect to be. You know what? I may have to go out and get the rest of this just so I can have him be surly and grouchy to Thorin. Let's go ahead and put the cloak on and complete the look. There we go. Well, there you have it. The Bridge Direct 6-inch Gandalf. This is a pretty good toy investment for 15 bucks. Go out and get it, guys. Guys, are you still here? I said get out. Go.